The fog thickened as Mila drove down the isolated country road, her hands gripping the steering wheel tightly. Her GPS had failed her an hour ago, and now she was utterly and completely lost. The moonlight barely penetrated the dense mist, creating a ghostly glow around the trees lining the road. Desperate to find her way, Mila took the next turn even though it was not on her map. The road narrowed, turning into a dirt path that seemed to lead deeper into the forest. Suddenly, the engine sputtered and died. Silence enveloped her, broken only by the distant hoot of an owl. She reached for her phone, no signal. Outside, the mist clung to everything like a living shroud. Gathering her courage, Mila stepped out of the car and immediately felt the cold seep into her bones. She wrapped her jacket tighter around her and began walking, hoping to find a house or a passing car. After what felt like an eternity, she saw a faint light flickering in the distance. Drawn to it like a moth to flame, she hurried her steps. As she got closer, she realized it was an old, dilapidated cabin. Curiosity mixed with dread as she approached the porch. The wooden door creaked open before she could knock. "Hello? Anyone here?" Her voice quivered as she stepped inside. The cabin was filled with old furniture covered in dust and cobwebs. A large, tattered rug lay in the center of the room, and an ancient chandelier hung precariously from the ceiling. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind her, making her jump. Her heart raced as she realized she was not alone. A figure emerged from the shadows, its eyes glowing eerily in the dim light. "I've been waiting for you, Mila," the figure said in a voice that was both familiar and foreign. She froze, unable to comprehend how this stranger knew her name. The figure moved closer, its features becoming more grotesque with each step. "You've come to where you belong," it whispered. Just as she was about to scream, the room spun around her, and everything went black. When she awoke, she was back in her car, the fog lifting. Her phone buzzed to life with messages and missed calls. She looked around in bewilderment, the cabin, the figure, the eerie voice, they were all gone. But as she started the car engine and drove away, she couldn't shake the feeling that she had just escaped a nightmare, or perhaps, a prelude to one. What she didn't see was the pair of glowing eyes watching her from the rearview mirror, a silent promise of their next encounter.